incident a week before the season started. One of your most valuable players on the team. Your setter's a key component there. You don't want to use that as an excuse, as Coach Mather we've talked about the last few weeks, but it definitely was a factor there of the girls' start. How it would be different with her, but you can't think about that. You got to move on here. Other people have got some experience. That's a good thing when somebody gets injured. Other people find new roles. For example, Kyra Vasquez. She settled into the libero position here. There's other girls stepping up and into different roles, and that's the positives you have to take away from this experience.
Oh, definitely. You've got Allison Collier coming into set. You've got Allie Martin coming into set and help her out. Like you said, Kyra is doing a phenomenal job at that libero position in the back. You've got Taya that's coming in a few times during the game. You've got a lot of young kids that are getting some experience right now, and I got to tell you, with the way Brett handled this, when he had this happen, like you said, he said there are no excuses for this. But what he's saying is we just get back to work, and he's kept those girls focused in the right way. It's been a really fun time just watching the girls progress like this.
Yes, indeed. As their opponent tonight, the Solon Spartans, they come in with a record of 6-7, 17-18 in sets. The Hawks are 10-10 overall, as we mentioned, 22-22. They were bumped out of the rankings for the first time the new season. Last week, Solon has not been ranked this year. West Delaware, 3A school, number one of 64 teams. Their second year in Class 3A. Solon, this is their fourth year in 3A after 2 years in Class 4A. They are the fifth team out of 64 Class 3A schools with enrollment of 342. Head coach Brett Mather for the West Delaware Hawks, a career record of 754 and 173, his 24th season overall. He spent 2 years at Wellsburg Steamboat Rock before coming to West Delaware, taking over the varsity program in 1996. His 22nd here at WD, 724 and 153. The Hawks' first home match here tonight as they get set to take on the Spartans of Solon, as Solon just 3 seasons removed from a Class 3A state title, a 33-8 season. Since then, they've had 2 losing campaigns. 2015, they were 10-23, and last year, 8-27. The first year for head coach Sarah Farron, a 1999 graduate of Cedar Rapids Xavier High School, a assistant coach at Xavier for the volleyball program for 11 years before stepping to the head role at Solon. Last year, she's assisted by Jeff Walker, a former Anamosa and Xavier longtime assistant coach, Kathy Berkey and Laura Berkey. West Delaware Coach Mather, assisted by Jenny Voss and Shay Putz. We get closer to volleyball here. We're back after this from KFCH Sports.
This is Dr. Tim Collier from Dental Associates of Manchester. We take pride in the environment we provide our patients with a caring attitude and unsurpassed comfort. For the kind, compassionate, and competent dental care you deserve, call us at 927-GRIN. Dental Associates of Manchester, creating healthy smiles for life.
Jay's Auto Supercenter in Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. That's Jay's Auto. Customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Jay's Auto!
Hi, this is Jamie Vasky at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
Family fun and great food await you at Lightning Lanes Family Center and Captain and Tennille's Sports Bar. Come out for a fun night of bowling or watch the big game on their 10-foot HD big screen. And of course, great food and your favorite beverages. Lightning Lanes Family Center and Captain and Tennille's Sports Bar on East Main in Manchester.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
Your family.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime, featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Stop by Dyersville Comics and Games, your local comic book and gaming store today. Gaming events go on daily, and there is a great selection of comics and games to choose from. It's definitely worth a stop. Dyersville Comic and Games, located on 2nd Avenue Southeast in Dyersville. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches on a successful season.
The victory is yours at Victory Ford.
Hey, this is James Halverson, Service Manager at Victory Ford in Dyersville. Our service and parts team at Victory Ford is dedicated to keeping your car in tip-top shape. And our sales department makes buying a car easy and hassle-free. Stop out to Victory Ford in Dyersville or online at victoryfordonline.com. Good luck, athletes and coaches.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and New Vienna. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
High-Tech Communications is your local service provider for telephone systems, fire detection, audio, video, security and surveillance systems, wiring, and more. High-Tech has decades of experience in the industry. Contact High-Tech at 563-927-4936, online at hightechcommunications.us. High-Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
Are you looking for great food and a unique atmosphere? Then make Okoboji Grill your next lunch or dinner destination, or enjoy 2-for-1 happy hour every Monday through Thursday from 4 until 6 p.m. That's Okoboji Grill, 1749 Golf Course Boulevard in Independence. Okoboji Grill, where good friends meet.
And welcome back in to Cedar Gymnasium. Home match number 1 of the new season for the West Delaware Hawks. 10-10 overall, Solon 6-7. A beautiful rendition of the national anthem. Mariah Seeley, what a voice on her, a senior here at West Delaware, and I'm sure she takes the spotlight. Some of the choir performances and plays.
That girl's going to be a star.
What a voice.
She's amazing. Very, very good kid, too. She's a great kid.
Martins are on the floor. The Hawks are waiting to break their huddle. Great job by PA man John Stickney. Back again for another year. As
he's got a good Hawk heart, doesn't he?
Yes, indeed. He's been doing this quite a while.
Yeah. And our scorekeepers, we've got Carla and
well, you just see
Linda
so
down
many,
there again.
so many familiar faces. Linda and Carla, and even the officials that seem like they're at every home game the last few years.
You got to love it.
Steve Walls of Holy Cross and Dan Nobin of Dubuque. They love coming here. They know they're going to see good volleyball and great people to work with here.
Well, and I know Steve does a lot of college stuff, too, so it's really nice for him to come back and practice with us, too. It's good to see a college official.
I talked to him about that. He's doing more and more college, doing some for the University of Iowa, but still his heart belongs with the high school game, and he does a lot of that, keeps him busy during the week in the fall. As we are almost set here, Solon will serve left to right for the Hawks. It's Claire Dimmer, Taya Dimmer, Peyton Lindauer, Lauren Collier, Allie Martin, Allison Collier. The libero, number 21, Kyra Vasky, getting used to her new number here, number 21, so the number 1 she's had for the last couple of years. And we are underway. This one is hit off a block by Collier. Now Martin back to Allison Collier. A block back over by the Spartans. Bumped up in the air. Front set. Little shiver over. Got it to go there in the middle of the net. There is Taya Dimmer, the junior, and the Hawks are on the board.
An excellent block defense on our back row, but digging up those blocks when our hitters were hitting into their block, digging that right back up and setting up the play.
Underway at 7:56. Quite a bit after our 7:30. We had some long floor-level games here tonight. There's a nice dig, diving on the floor by Vasky. It's popped over by Collier. Lauren, the elder Collier, that is. This one's pinballed around off the hands of libero Taylor Moore. Falls to the court. Hawks lead 2-0. As the Spartans start, Grace Keith, one of the players coming back here for Solon. Kate Benzing, Rachel Nelson, Abby Smith, Lauren Schrock, Katie Yai, as Taylor Moore, the libero. Here's another point for the Hawks. This one's hit too hard off the backside, and Hawks will get the point in the ball and serve it over again. Serving right to left is Lindauer. She smacks it over. There's a little tip over off the hands of Dimmer right in the middle of the net. The point there for Solon by Kate Benzing. As Benzing, one of the juniors on this team, a 6-foot junior, 8 juniors on the roster for Solon, 6 seniors, 1 sophomore, 1 freshman. Hawks have 2 seniors, 9 juniors, 2 sophomores, 2 freshmen. There's a front set right to left. In the left corner, popping it over is Grace Keith. Now the Hawks retrieve. Lauren Collier sends it back over. 3-1 Hawks early on, set number 1. This one smacked over off the block up front by Keith. Then ball around. Martin now Collier, back row, up front. Pass to the middle. Now a back set. Hit over to Vasky. A little sideways shiver by Martin. What a dig there. And they get it over. Rolls off the arm of Dimmer up front. What a save there by Solon. We thought for sure, get out your dinner rolls and get out the brown gravy from the fridge. But no, we're denied of that early on.
We've got 2 strong powers against each other in the front row with Lauren Collier and then Grace Keith. They're both looking exactly the same on their stat.
Front set, Collier gets it over. It's hit into the net off the hand of the up front girl there. Numbers scrunched up. 28.
Rachel Nelson.
There it is. Now 28 would be Katie Yai. Was it 8?
I thought 8 had it.
Okay. Yeah, 8 would be Rachel Nelson. As this one served over by the Hawks. 4-2, Hawks lead by 2. Diving effort by Vasky into the net. Called on the Hawks.
Looks like Lauren was in it.
So it'll be the Solon serve here. Point of the ball. 4-3. This one angled over. Vasky and Lindauer were there. Hawks get it over. Nice dig in the middle of the floor by Yai. And now front set. Collier hits it hard into the net, but it rolls on the Hawks side and bounces back down, and we're tied at 4.
Well, and, she was trying to cut that off to the right because she had 2 people lined up on her to take that line hit, so she tried to cut her hand right, and it was a little too much.
Serve from the back right corner. Back set. Almost too far out of bounds. Nice save there, but hitting out of bounds on the near side was Dimmer. And back to serve here will be 15, Ellie Basica. Basica is one of the juniors on this squad. Solon has their first lead, 5-4. Right corner, Basica pops it over too hard out of bounds. Baskey with the eagle eye there in the back row. Claire Dimmer will come in now as it's Dimmer and Lily Meyer, the junior, just checked in moments ago as well. Up front, Lauren Collier in the middle, Lindauer and Allison Collier. And back serving, back right corner for the Hawks is Joanna Voss, the junior.
She's got a mean serve.
She does. And this one is popped back over, falls down in the breadbasket there for the Hawks. Solon will get the point. Grace Keith goes back to serve. And Jamie and I talked about this at Maquoketa last Tuesday night. That serve by Joanna Voss almost looks like she's a lefty going to serve it. It can throw you off.
Yeah, it does.
As Keith, the back middle, sends it over. 6-5 Solon. Front set. Here's a hammer by Dimmer. Right there is Libero Moore. This one's misplayed, hit into the net by a diving Katie I, and falls down on Solon's side. We're tied now again at 6-6. Back right corner is Lauren Collier, one of the senior leaders on this team. This one popped around. Now diving effort. Collier can't get to it in time. Hits a low line drive under the net. And it's 7-6 Solon with the 1-point lead. Back into the game is number 7, Kate Benzing, the junior for Solon. Serving back left corner here, Solon going left to right. Baskey hits it to her right. Myers there. Now a bump over by Collier. Back set. Here's the hammer in the middle of the floor. Baskey got a hand on it, diving on her knees, but getting the kill point there is Kate Benzing. And serving here for Solon. It's number 9 or 8.
Looks like it.
Nelson.
I'm struggling.
Too hard out of bounds. It is Rachel Nelson. Served it out of bounds there. And the Hawks get a point back. 8-7 now. Hawks will serve. Meyer comes out. Allie Martin comes back in. She'll serve right back corner.
You know, the score's tight now because we have no runs so far. We've only got 3 serve runs, and that's about it.
One hit awkwardly and out of bounds near the stand-up official. And we're tied again at 8. Hawks 4-2 in their Saturday tournament at Appleton Parkersburg. Solon was 1-2. The win over Vinton Schellsburg. There's a kill point from the right side. Peyton Lindauer has her second of the night. As the Hawks lead now by 1, 9-8. As Solon lost to Pleasant Valley and Sumter Fredericksburg. The Hawks fell to Appleton Parkersburg. Check that Tripola and Grundy Center. They beat AP, Nashville, Plainfield, Denver, and Wapsie Valley on Saturday. There's now a point for Solon. They've tied it back up. Knotted up at 9. First home match of the new season. Wamak East Division showdown as there's a hard slam down by Claire Dimmer right on top of the net. And she gives her team their 10th point, 10-9.
That's one of Claire's favorite hits, too, to go up as hard as she can and put that ball right in her hand and let her swing. And she's good at it.
Yes, indeed. Here is Vansky now, back right corner. She'll pop it over to the middle back row. Moore is there. Up towards the net, popped around, pushed over, whistles coming. 4 hit, violation on Solon. Hawks lead by 2. Largest lead in a while, 11-9. Here's Vansky again. She angles it over. On the sideline, tipped around, tipped up and over, and going to be a lift violation called. A timeout for Solon. Hawks lead 12-9, timeout on the floor. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
Right tire for your vehicle, you want choice. Bobin Tire and Automotive Service in Manchester gives you choice with the top tire brands available today. For the tire choice you want and the service your vehicle needs, see Bobin Tire and Automotive in Manchester. Open Saturdays for your convenience.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare,
close to home.
Insurance is a contract to protect what you value the most, whether it's your auto, home, business, health, or even your life. AAA and People's Insurance Agency have been protecting all of your assets for years. So please call your local licensed AAA agent at Mormon Insurance Agency, a member of People's Insurance in Manchester, for a free review of all of your insurance needs, because trust is everything.
Welcome back in, Cedar Gymnasium. Hawks serve out of bounds. They give a point back to Solon. It's 12-10 now. Going left to right. Vasky pops it up in the air. Front set. Hit over by Taya Dimmer right in the middle of the net. And it's down on Solon's side. Hawks lead 13-3.
And it's nice to see a younger player really going at it like that.
And this one's popped around by Solon. Sideways bump by Moore. Now front set, left corner. Hit over by Collier. Push back over, back row, and out of bounds. Good eagle eye there by Peyton Lindauer. 14-10 now. Hawks lead by 4. It's probably the largest lead of the night.
Yeah, it is. It is. That was a 3-point run there from, 4-point run there for us, so that was nice.
Lindauer serves it over. Here's a little toss to the middle from Benzing for the Spartans. Here's a hammer back over. Collier gets it down. Another kill point for Lauren Collier, her third of the night. 15-10 now. Hawks with a 5-point lead.
And you know, when she gets a good swing on it, Don, not too many people can dig that back up. She's got a really hard swing.
And now Solon trying to answer with Keith and just kisses the near sideline right in front of Coach Mather. As Angie Payton all over that one. The sideline judges tonight. As the other one on the far side.
Christy
Palmer.
Yeah, Christy Palmer. I am drawing a blank right now. Yeah.
Front set.
Years or something like that.
Is it over?
I'll ask her when she comes up.
I think we got it right. There's a hit back over. Now here's Collier getting it back, middle of the floor, bumped up, front of the net, bumped around. Good volley here, first one we've really seen. Front set from the corner. Keith goes off the net, off the hands of Collier. Not much she could do there. No. Tough angle, tough ball, goes out of bounds. 15-12, Hawks by 3.
Yeah, when it rolls along the net like that, it's really hard to pass that back up. But kudos to Allison Collier for coming off the block and popping that ball back up to make a play.
Back right corner. Hit over to Lindauer off the serve of Moore to Libero. Nice job by Collier poking it back in. Now they get it back to the Hawks. Collier pops it back over. Moore bumps it up in the air for the middle. It's line drives over. Getting fingernails on it at the net was Dimmer. Deflected it away. A tough angle for Vasquez. Diving effort. She hits it out of bounds. It's 15-13. Hawks by 2.
And she was in good position for that, too, if Dimmer wouldn't have had the fingernail on it. But Dimmer's going to have to try to get it.
And there's a hammer by Lauren Collier. As Collier brings the heat that time. Hawks back up by 3, 16-13. Talk about these two teams in the east side of the conference, both at 1-1 records. Both their losses coming to Mount Vernon. Solon has beaten Anamosa. The Hawks win was to Macoka last Tuesday. This one goes out of bounds. It'll be a point to the Spartans. 16-14 serve to Ellie Basicka now. The battle for one of the top spots in the conference tonight in Dyersville. Mount Vernon is in town to take on the Beckman Blazers. Here's Collier. And there is a hit to the far side. It goes up and out of bounds as Keith was trying to get there, couldn't get there in time at 17-14.
And the nice thing to see right here when I'm looking at the running score here, they're using Lauren quite a bit. You have to use her until they stop her. So don't back down from her.
Out here is the Hawks serving. This is Voss. Now a block by Tiller. She gets a block off the right hand, and it kisses the sideline right in front of Coach Farron. She wants another timeout. Yeah. Timeout on the floor. Hawks are 7 points away from claiming game 1. It's 18-14. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as the great incentives at TaukeMotors.com. If you're looking for a new, pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
Hey KMCH listeners, GMB is proud to support our area athletes and help bring the sport to you. The GMB Bank team reminds you whatever your financial goals, we're here to help you reach them. Stop by our Manchester location or visit us online at gnbbank.com. Member FDIC.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
This kill shot attempt too hard, out the back line for Lauren Collier as the Spartans get the point, the ball back. 18-15, Vasky comes back in. She joins Lindauer and Collier in the back row. Up front it's Collier, Meyer, and Dimmer. Dimmer for the hard swat there. Finds the back row with another kill down for Clara Dimmer. And Clara Dimmer, it's only the second time I've seen the Hawks, but she's looking much better tonight than she did last Tuesday. Of course, she's coming back from a preseason ongoing injury too.
Yep, and she's not wiggling the shoulder and moving it around as much. You can tell that it's feeling pretty good, especially with her swing.
4-point lead. Matches the largest of the game for the Hawks. This one's near out of bounds. That's going to be out of bounds for sure. Hawks now have the largest lead of the game, 20-15. As here is Collier now serving back right corner. 5-point advantage here for the Hawks here in set number 1. This one angled to the back row, pinballed around. That will be bumped over. Up front set, Dimmer didn't get a full piece of that one, got it over. Now Solon from the middle.
Oh, nice cover by Allison Collier.
Great job by Collier. Now Lindauer.
Yes.
The kill, splits the block. Right between the block and the right side between Nelson and Yai for Solon. It's a 6-point lead, 21-15.
So I tell you what, Peyton Lindauer is such a nice girl off the floor, but you put her on that floor, that girl's an animal when she's swinging. Nice to have her there.
Back right corner, Collier sends it over off the serve. Little one-hand tipper over. There is Lindauer. Back to Lindauer off the set by Collier, and there's a kill point for Peyton Lindauer, her third of the night. It's 22-15. Hawks are 3 points away from claiming set number 1. Back right side, Lauren Collier. Now subs coming in from Solon.
I think Mather's got a rotation right now that he's pretty happy with. Everybody's looking calm out there. They know what they're doing.
This one's angled over, front set. There is a hard hit from the left corner. Solon gets the point there off the right arm of number 12. That's Abby Smith, one of the leading players coming back from a year ago. First time we've mentioned her tonight. Hawks with the 6-point lead, 22-16.
And you can probably look for her second game. You're going to see her more often. They're going to say use her more.
This one angled over to Vasky. Front set, Dimmer for the hard kill. It's blocked right back to her. She pops it up in the air. Lindauer tosses it over, but it's out of bounds. Good idea by Lindauer.
Yeah.
As the defense was all this way, she was trying to send to the far side and just hit it too far out of bounds.
It just went like, a foot out.
Back left corner is Nelson serving. 22-17.
Nice
Front set, left corner. Here's Lindauer off the net, and it bounces over the head of Nelson. It falls to the ground. 23-17. 6-point lead. Hawks are 2 points away. Allie Martin comes back in. Lily Meyer takes a seat. Back right side, Martin will serve it over. Vasky's in the middle. Collier, the elder Collier in the back row. This one's bumped up, back set, now right corner. Tossed over, back row, Collier's there. Up to Dimmer, a bump, now a sideways bump over the net by Martin. This one's tapped to the middle of the floor where Vasky is. Now the set by Martin, the hammer over by Allison Collier. Now here's a slam shot over the head of Allie Martin on that left side. There is Abby Smith again, and the Spartans cut the lead to 5, 23-18.
And Allie almost had her fist up to get that. That was almost a good pop.
Serving back middle here is Solon. Number 8 again is Rachel Nelson. This one's in the net. And 4 hits called on the Hawks. 23-19. Hawks 2 points away, 4-point lead. Third largest has been 6 points. Back middle. Line driving it over Vasky. Martin, left side. This one is lost down in between the net on the right side by the 2 Solon defenders, and the Hawks are 1 point away. Set point here, it's 24-19. Vasky from the middle. Sends it to the back row. Pops up. Sideways set. Bump back over out of bounds. Lindauer was there for the block, two-handed variety, but just hit that one out of bounds.
And the only thing you can say to that is if she could have turned her right hand in a little bit to put that in, but that was a pretty good hard hit.
24-20. 4-point lead. This one's sent over. Vasky pops it up front. Back set. Here for the inside of the net. Nice job by Lindauer. Gets herself her 4th kill of the night and ends this game 25-20. Hawks take game 1 by 5, 25-20 in exactly 20 minutes. Here in game number 1, the Hawks improve their set record here tonight, 23-22, as Solon drops in sets 17 and 19. We'll be back. Get you ready for game 2 right after this. This is West Delaware Volleyball. You're listening to it on Mix 94.7 KMCH Manchester.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
West Bend's home and highway policy provides you with one policy, one bill, one deductible, and one agent, all with no hassle and a portion of your annual premium back in cash if you don't have a claim. To find out more, contact your new West Bend agent, Eric Smith, at Parrott Insurance in Manchester at 927-2791.
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beaver's also has a different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beaver's Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beaver's to show you a good time.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
Sode's Green Acre, located in Guttenberg, offers a fun shopping experience for the entire family. Retro candy, unique gifts and toys, gourmet foods, coffee and tea, top shelf spirits, craft beer and wine, plus a cafe with full bar service. Sode's Green Acre in Guttenberg. Find them on Facebook.
In sports as well as banking, numbers mean everything. Athletes strive for excellence during competition. F&M strives to exceed clients' expectations. Whereas athletes and teams focus on the score, F&M focuses on the success of our valued clients, one relationship at a time. F&M Bank, the right choice. Member FDIC.
And thank you very much, KMCH News Director Janelle Tucker, keeping us updated on the school board elections on this 12th day of September 2017. As good luck, congratulations to all those that have either won or close to winning here tonight, and great job everybody else campaigning and wanting to give their time to be on the school board. It's a lot of time and effort, Joan, and we appreciate everybody's hard work for wanting to be part of school districts, especially fine school districts like West Delaware.
Yeah, you know, and it really does matter to the schools, and it matters to the schools who are on the school board too. So seeing people go out and vote tonight, that is just an awesome thing.
Yes, indeed. We're tied here early on in game number 2, 3-3. There's a slam block over by Solon, but it's pinball around. Kept on going. Nice little volley here as it's bumped back over to Solon. Moore pops it up in the air. It's pushed over. Collier's there. Lauren hits it to sister Allison. Now Lauren pops it back over. It's bumped up in the air. Now smacked over by Abby Smith of Solon. Here's a little tip shot at the net there by Taya Dimmer. She gets another kill for herself. 4th of the night for Taylor. Hawks lead again by 1-4-3. They started out this match 2-0. As this one popped around on a bump set from near out of bounds, it's hit. And now hit back over and under the net by Solon by Moore, the diving libero. And the Hawks lead by 2-5-3.
Now they've got a little run going here. They need to keep that serve going and keep playing some good defense.
Right back corner. This one's angled over by Collier. It's popped around. Now the front set. Right corner. Hit over. Now bumped to the middle. Sideways bump. There's a hammer shot. It breaks the block again. Nice job by Lauren Collier. It's the second time she's done that tonight on that block. And there are no short girls over there. No. Tall ladies over there on that right side. And nice job by Lauren Collier mustering her way through that block.
Yeah, they're putting a really good block up there, but she's powering it through so much. She's actually pushing them away from the net, and it's dribbling down in front of them.
As now, back right side, Allison Collier, Hawks lead 6-3. Bump back up front, left corner. Hit over by Keith. It was tipped near the net. It will be a point for Solon at 6-4.
That was Keith?
Yeah, Grace Keith with the kill there as the leading kill artist coming in on the season here for Solon with 76 kills on the year as a senior member of the team.
You know, she's actually leading the team in digs, too.
Oh, wow.
79.
That's a rare combination.
It is. It is.
Front set. Collier tips it over. It's hit back by Solon. There's the bread bag. Get out your dinner rolls, Joe.
Dinner rolls.
And don't forget the brown gravy. In the middle of the bread basket for the first time in the new season.
Jamie's going to be texting you on that one.
Oh, I'm sure he's not listening.
Gotta love it.
7-4. 3-point lead. Pinball around from the middle. Smacked over. Now hit back over by Collier. Front set, left to right. Right corner hits it into the net. Short-armed it there did Lauren Schrock. And the 4-point lead for the Hawks now. 8-4. Back right side is the junior Joanna Voss.
This has been a pretty good game of just short runs for West Delaware, 2 and 3, but then we've broken serve just about every single time for Solon.
One hit back over and right in front of Voss. Couldn't get there in time. Falls to the ground as Taya Dimmer comes back in for Voss. Check that as Vasky comes in. Dimmer just gets to run on the court and slap hands with Vasky and goes back out. That's a rule. Throws me off, and I still don't get that.
I know it.
This one hit back over, and now Dimmer hits it too hard and out of bounds. Right in front of the Solon sideline. It's 8-5, 3-point lead.
Nice to see her getting her timing back down, though. You know, it's fun to see her come back in.
Now Solon with Moore bumping it. Keith going for the kill. Back row of a tip from up front. Front set, Collier to Collier, hit out of bounds. Too far out the back end, and it's 8-7. Hawks won game 1 earlier tonight, 25-20 in 20 minutes. That started with this set number 2 7 minutes ago. Hawks lead this one 8-7. This one served over by Haley DeSica. And there's the kill point for Dimmer.
Wow, that setter, she had to go up. Allison Collier had to go up, save the set because it was being passed too far over. She just tapped it and Claire put it down. Absolutely beautiful.
And now 9-7, 2-point lead. Push over there. Collier, Dimmer, Vansky with the sideways bump over the net. Here's a front set, right to left, left corner, slams it down, back rows it in. It is. Nice shot there by Keith, rising and smacking in the back row. Grace Keith has herself 5 kills now in the night after a slower start. Now she'll serve it over. 9-8, Hawks lead. And there's this one, Vansky had to come up on, couldn't get there in time. It hits it on the floor. That's 9-9. Now we're tied for the first time in the second set.
Mm-hmm. And then when I talked about runs, guess who got the run? Solon.
Yep. Front set, Dimmer, over, pushed over, close to a lift there, nothing called. Here is Keith, up front, back set. This one's hammered over into the Greeley area, that time out of bounds.
Yeah, that was quite a ways out.
That was Katie I for the right side. She put some mustard on that one. It's 10-9, Hawks by 1. And Allie Martin will serve it back right corner. The junior will do the honors. To Keith. Front set, right to left. Left corner. Knocked around. Collier gets out of the way. Martin bumps it right side for Lindauer's block book over. What a block there by Abby Smith. Comes up with the block. As we take a look at who leads this team in blocks for Solon. And Smith is up there or not.
It's actually Rachel Nelson that leads it, and then Grace Keith.
And
but Smith is right with them, though. Smith has 8, so she's right with them.
And Nelson, you wouldn't pick her as a blocker.
She is not the tallest person on the team.
There's a slam down by Claire. Dimmer falls in the back row. And the Hawks get their 11th point. It's 11-10.
You know, the other two good blockers for them are Moore and Garbs. But you see, they've got one senior on the floor for Solon. You've got Grace Keith as a senior. Good leader. She's showing good leadership out there.
They have 6 on the roster. There's a one-hand runner over. Lindauer hits it, gets out of the way. Vansky with the set to Collier. Now a sideways shiver over, but a 2-hit violation called as Nelson tried to get the shiver, but no, says Dan Nobin, the up-top official.
And I think the only reason he called it was because she let it down by her chin too much, so one hand ended up falling through more.
This one's popped up in the air now, back right.
Nice dig.
Corner, great job. Vansky now off the dig by Martin, I believe.
Yeah.
Front set, right to left. Here's a hit to the middle. Collier there. Here's a sideways shiver by Martin. No good. Now left-handed runner from the side by Smith. By Nelson, I should say. And now it falls down the Hawk side. It's 12-11.
And there's little Allie Martin trying to get in there and get a hand on that ball to set it in front of all of our trees around her.
Martin's get that sideways shiver going.
He does.
Great to perfect that move. As
almost got to buy her brown gravy and our little buns, too.
As other Hawks, Jenna Hermson, Kylie Ketchum come to mind with the great sideways shivers of the past. And this one's bumped out of bounds. Keith on the run, but couldn't get there in time. It's 13-11 now, the 2-point lead.
Taya Demmer.
Taya. Her 5th kill shot of the night, unofficially. Lindauer back right corner, 13-11 Hawks. One hit out of the back end, out of bounds by Keith, and it's a 3-point lead. That's a timeout. 14-11. We're back after this in KMCH Sport.
Just like you take pride in your vehicle, we take pride in the service work we provide. This is John from Georgian Auto in Manchester. Whether it's routine maintenance or major repairs, we'll take care of your car and get it back on the road. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is our complete focus.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Call 563-927-3682 to schedule an appointment. Manchester Family Vision Center wishes all the local sports teams best of luck this season. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.
Contact me, Chad Frazier, at BC Land Services in Earlville for all your maintenance projects such as tree removal and trimming, small dirt work projects, lawn seeding, and more. BC Land Services is fully insured and licensed. Contact me at 563-590-8074 or on Facebook. And best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
John and Joan back with you, 15-11, the 4-point lead for the Hawks. Off the serve by the Hawks. This one hit the back row out of bounds. Too hard that time. Hawks lead by 5 now, 16-11. The largest lead of the game here is 5 now.
You know, and Solon's kind of shooting themselves in the foot a little bit. Their passing is kind of struggling in these last 5 points.
Hawks won game 1 by 5, 25-20 in 20 minutes. This one's hit out the back end, well out of bounds there. Collier put too much heat on that one. It's 16-12. Hawks lead by 4. Back right corner is Abby Smith. This one angled over, popped around, now hit too hard. Where is there a tip? No. Out of bounds. Solon pointed the ball. 16-13, Hawks by 3.
And Taya was just a little too early on that. Otherwise, she would have put that down because there was no blocker there.
Baskey up towards the net, and it falls down before Demmer can get a handle on it and over. It's 16-14 now, 2-point lead. Update from Edgewood tonight as Edco taking on Easton Valley. As Edco drops set 1 to Easton Valley, 25-23. As the Vikings took set number 2, 25. This one falls down on the court. Kill point there by Lauren Collier. She's got 7. It's 17-14. Meyer comes back in for Martin.
And that was one of those kill points that she's still smiling about because she almost put that down at the 10-foot line.
Back right corner, Allison Collier. The sophomore.
Out of rotation for Solon.
So Solon, a boo-boo there, 18-14, 4-point lead.
So Steve's telling her who is out of rotation or who is moving before the ball is touched. Because right now I think their setter is leaving the spot too early or something.
18-14, 4-point lead. Well, Joan, congratulations to you. You became a grandmother in the off-season for the second time. Another off-season, another baby.
Another baby, another little wonderful, cuddly baby.
Another little boy.
So fun. Yeah, a little boy named Kipton.
Born in late May.
Right. He's May 22nd. He's weighing 16 pounds right now.
Wow.
3 months. So he's our big cuddler, and he's a smiler. He'll eat and smile. He's just the best little baby. And Big Brother is so good with him. Loves to feed him. Loves to play. Paxton is just always around him. Wants to hold him. It's fun.
I was gonna say he gets that smiling thing from Paxton.
He does. He does.
Here is the serve over. Now a hit back over. Vasky can't get to it in time as Benzing gets the kill shot. As it's 18-15 now. Serving right back side to Libero, Taylor Moore. Collier set to Lily Meyer. Got the kill down that time. As Meyer, the tall junior, gives the Hawks their 19th point. They're 6 points away. It's 19-15.
I love seeing her smile because she is just, whenever she does stuff like that, I love seeing her smile.
Back right corner. This one's popped over off the serve by Voss. Back set. Here's a hammer down. Nice save. Voss will bump it over in 3. Now front set. Left corner. Trying to sneak it in. Keith does.
Had to go angle.
Collier. Collier hits it, and it's blocking out of bounds. Off of Yai's hands. Goes into the student section. The modest student section tonight. Well, there's a few of them that have some older, too tight volleyball jerseys on. But other than that, no real theme that I can see.
I think it's Jersey Day today.
Okay, I guess there's some jerseys there. 21-15. Got some football jerseys. Got a Cubs jersey. Like to see that. Got a USA baseball jersey. Some Hawk baseball. Got a Steeler jersey in the front row. And the Hawks have a 6-point lead. 21-15. Not as exciting as the cow and the chicken we had at the coconut pajama night last Tuesday in Jackson County. Front set. Here's the hammer down the line by Keith. That fastball went by the hands of Meyer on the right side. It's 21-16, 5-point lead.
Right now, I think some of the Solon girls are starting to get a little bit of their timing going and getting some good hits, but, you know, we're still playing some pretty good defense by West Delaware.
Right backside. To serve it over, this is Basicka. And taking an angle on that one, Lindahl, I think she backed up too far. Lost their balance.
Reached out in front of her. I think she thought the ball was coming faster than it was, so she was trying to give a little bit more than what she needed.
21-17, 4-point advantage. Ball's angled over, Meyer up front set. Dealer had to adjust herself in the air. The whistles never came, but it should have been a 4-hit, and it does come now. 4-hit violation is called. Timeout. Coach Mather takes his first of the night. 21-18. Hawks lead by 3, 1-0 on the match. We're back after this. KMCH Sports.
Since 1995, Edgewood Feed Mill Construction has provided customers with a quality, pre-engineered building package for their swine facility needs. Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility, start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
This is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors and Independence with Chevy, Buick, and certified pre-owned Chevy, Buick, and GMC, and nearly 300 new and used cars and trucks in stock. We have big town inventory with small town service. Go to DunlapMotorsIndy.com.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware turnoff. Precision Collision, one call does it all, quality guaranteed.
John and Joe back with you. Solon another point. Back to the Hawks, I should say, 22-18, and now there is a Solon point as they score their 19. 22-19, Grace Keith.
Claire was in the net. She's trying to get that ball and ran into the net.
Back to serve the senior. Collier up front set. Here is Lindauer. Gets it over the net and down in front of Taylor Moore. The Hawks are 2 points away. They won game one, 25-20. It's 23-19 now. 4 points separating, 2 points away.
You know, while she's down there serving, we should give a shout-out to Mom, Pa Mather down in Greenfield, Iowa.
Yes, indeed.
Listen on the internet for us.
They always are. We had some problem with our internet connection earlier. Thanks to Coach Mather's wife, Julie. We got that fixed, brought it to our notice, and there is a point as Dimmer can't get a handle on that one. Falls down, and it will go back to Solon, 23-20. If those problems ever arise tonight or in the future, you can also log on to youtube.com, and search the KMCH radio channel, and you'll have our stream live there if you can't get it on air or online at KMCH.com. And there's another point for Solon, 23-21. Another timeout for Coach Mather. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester proudly supports all area athletes. Bob Stephen Motors is your locally owned and operated GM dealer in Manchester. Visit them on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Back into Cedar Gymnasium. Hawks are now 1 point away. They get a shot to fall up front on Solon's side. Basket is served. 24-21, and she hits it too hard out the backside. It's 24-22. 2 point lead, 1 point away. The Hawks to go up on this match 2-0. They lead the match 1-0 with a 25-20 victory in set one that took 20 minutes. Right back corner. This one sent over Collier, Peyton, Lindauer, now Collier hits it over, front set. And a whistle, I did not hear it. What'd they call, Joni?
Collier did a back row attack. He's saying that she left after the 10-foot line. I don't think she did.
24-23. Middle of the floor, Lindauer. Martin with the front step. Middle of the floor, Collier hits it and blocks it over. Does number 18, but out of bounds. Schrock, and the Hawks have won. 25-23. 2-point victory this time, but a win it is as the Hawks go up 2-0 now, as that one took a little longer. 22 minutes this time. The Hawks lead. As another school board election update from News Director Janelle Tucker in studio, as we'll get it to her shortly. We'll be back with Game 3 coming up. West Delaware Volleyball, KMCH Sports.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you.
Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa, located at 225 West Main Street in Manchester and 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton.
This is Phil from Gateway Appliance in Manchester. When you need service, call us. If it's time for a new appliance, we have the selection you're looking for. Gateway Appliance Sales and Service, 111 West Main Street in Manchester. Or find
Thanks again, Janelle Tucker, back in the studio on East Main Street. John and Joan back with you inside Cedar Gymnasium, inside West Delaware High School. 2-1. Make that should be 2-2 now. Tie ball game here in set number 3. Hawks lead the match 2-0. 25-20 in 20 minutes in game 1. Set 2 a little closer, 25-23 in 22 minutes. The Hawks, well, they changed it to 3-1 now.
Yeah, they'll have to change it then.
Should be 2-2, right?
Yeah.
This one angled over off the serve by Solon. Front set, now hit back over. Popped up. Front set, right to left corner. Off the fingertips of Meyer. Now a behind the back bump by Dasky. Collier hits it over, but it's out of bounds. And now, man, they keep giving the point to the Hawks. And Linda's pounding her fist against the table. She's frustrated as we are. 3-2 in favor of Solon, the 1-point lead.
Okay.
The back set. This one's off the net. It bounced down, and it will be the point for the Hawks. Now we're tied again at 3-3. Who gets that one?
Lauren, I believe.
Lauren Collier had a nice night as leading kill artist coming in with 113 on the season prior to this tonight.
Now she's allowed to do that. What happened was Joanna Voss did not like the toss for her serve, so she let it drop. She gets one replay for that then.
And now she gets this one over nicely. This one's flanked back over by Solon. Out front set to Collier. Voss, now Collier. More, the libero diving. Front set. Here's a hammer. Blocked by Meyer. Hit back over by Solon, by Keith. Here's a little half windmill by Claire Dimmer. Pretty good. 4-3, 1-point lead. We saw that last Tuesday night in Maquoketa as well, getting the windmill with a little wind on there.
Best penetration on a block I've seen by Lily Meyer this year. That was excellent.
Here's a swat over, a block back by Dimmer. Behind the backs, bump over by Keith. Now a hammer down in the middle by Lauren Collier. Another kill for Collier. She's got 9 of the night. 3 already?
She's got 3 of the 5 points.
Wow.
Awesome.
We're 10 on the night for Collier, 5-3. This one sent over by Voss. Back set, right corner. Hit back row. Voss bumps it up front. Front set. Collier blocked back over. Allison Collier now bump set from Lindauer to Lauren Collier. In the middle of the floor, it's bumped back over. Front set. Hit over and into the net, called on the Hawks. Claire Dimmer gets the violation called on her. It's 5-4, 1-point Hawk lead. Last meeting between these two teams came last year, of course. In Solon, the Hawks won 3-0. There's a hammer down by Dimmer. She gets another kill for herself. 2-point lead, 6-4 now. Last year, 25-11, 25-14, and 25-22. It took 56 minutes a year ago, 48 minutes in 2015. Longest match of the series came back in 2014, an hour and 23 minutes. This one hit over by Meyer, popped up in the air. Front set. Here's a ball that's lined to the back row. Collier. Front set, right to left. Lindauer with a smack over. But right there is Keith in the back row. Now Solon gets it back. Front set. Dimmer gets it up and over the net. Hit out of bounds in front of the student section on the far side. Hawks get the point. They lead by 3, 7-4. Timeout on the floor. Called by Solon. Hawks lead by 3. We'll keep it right here.
Yeah, you know, I see Lily Meyer up there playing that middle and really penetrating the net and getting some good blocks. On that last one, she got a really good touch on, pops it up in the air. Even if you can't block it down, if you could just pop it up in the air so that West Delaware can set up another play on it, and that's what she did on that last one, too. She's improving as she goes this year. It's great stuff.
Going back 6 seasons, the last 10 meetings in this series, we're tied 5-5. The Hawks have won the last 5 in a row, dating back to 2013. As the last win in this series came back on October 17, 2013, a 2-0 win in the finals of the WAMAC Conference Tournament in Marion. Last win in the series for the Hawks was last year on September 13th. Last win here at Seedorf for the Hawks, October 8th of 2015. And the last win at Seedorf for Solon came back October 4th, 2011, in that 3-2 barn burner. 7-4, three-point lead. This one's rifled over from Keith from the middle of the floor. Hits Vasky and goes out of bounds. And the 2-point lead, 7-5.
You kind of have to know that since she's their leading hitter that they're going to go to Grace, because the next person closest to her is 10, almost 20 down. So you know she's one of them that she's going to go for. They need to keep the defense on her.
And now back left side. Ready to serve this one over. And this one's hit into the net. Pushed back over by Dimmer. Now Dimmer again. Claire Dimmer gets a kill point there. She shoved that back over, hit off the Keith, and it rolled out of bounds. And that's pretty much what it was. Didn't hit it, just kind of give it a little shove.
Yeah, that's called a solo block.
As Dimmer gets credit for that one and gets the Hawks up by 3, 8-5.
And she gets herself so excited out there and keeps everybody up, so it's fun to watch her.
This one sent back over. Now a back set on the run. Tips it over. Then ball around. Bumped up. Front set. Hit back over.
Good timing.
And now pushed back over by Demmer off the set by Martin. Demmer gets it again off the retrieval by Keith and the Spartans. Hit down the line. Well, they got first. Net violation called on the Spartans, and Nelson can't believe it.
Yeah, they called it on Nelson, and she's not liking it.
Nine 5. Right back corner, Martin. Sends it over. Popped around. Front set. This one hit it in the middle of the floor. Vasquez there. Little shiver. Fake set and shiver. What a pinball around. But there's Martin again with the sideways fake shiver.
She's really getting good at that, too. They're not expecting it from a little thing like her. And it's a dead ball when it goes, too. It's not spinning. It's perfect.
Like a quarterback selling a fake to a running back in football. Sell that set and then sideways shiver it over. And
I know so much about football that I know what you're
Yep, I'm sure you do. 11-5. 6-point lead. There is Martin now ready to serve back right side.
It's really fun to watch her serve, too, because he can tell her wherever he wants it, and she can put it there.
In for the first time is number 1, Lauren Rader. She's a 5'7" senior for Solon. 6-point lead, largest here of game number 3. Hawks lead the match 2-0. Here is Collier, sneaks it in the back row. You betcha. Allison Collier gets the kill point. That time, she has a couple tonight, 12-5.
You know, for a setter and for a hitter, because, you know, she's hitting when she's in the front row. And then if you look at the digs, let me find her here quick. She's got 67 digs. She is second on the team in digs as a setter and a hitter. You know, you just don't see those stats for a while, but with the roundup, the way he's playing everybody, he's got his people in the passing spots that he needs to have.
Timeout on the floor. We'll keep it here as Solon breaks the huddle quickly. They called the timeout. Hawks lead by 7, 12-5. And congratulations, a happy on-the-air belated anniversary to you. And Jeff, 35 years yesterday. And congratulations, one of the greatest couples around in my mind. Just a very nice couple.
I told him he's stuck with me for another 35, too. So.
I'm sure he's not complaining too much.
I hope not.
Except when you tell him he can't watch sports, which probably isn't too often.
And I usually let him.
Exactly. This one's blocked back over by Dimmer. Here's a back set over the net. There's Vasquez there, and now Collier pops it back. It's up in the air. And a hammer, but out of bounds. That one by Moore. That surprised her how hard and how weird it went off her hand and almost into the student section. Almost 92 for the Steelers in the front row. Almost got that one over there.
Right. That was a frustration swing by her on that one. She just slammed away at it.
Martin jump serves this one over. Hawks lead by 5. This one's tapped over carefully by Benzing. Now a running hit by Lindauer from the right side. Front set from the middle of the floor. That's Benzing again. Back set. Here's Lindauer with the smackdown right in the middle of Moore and Keith. And Peyton Lindauer comes up with another kill. She's got 6 on the night, and it's 14-5, the 9-point advantage.
You know, I don't want to jinx them again, but it's passing that's making a difference in this game. West Delaware setting up offense, and Solon's not able to.
Back set. The hammer, but out of bounds. Number 14, Taylor Noonan, a new face into the lineup for Solon. The Hawks have their largest lead of any game of the night.
Yeah.
It's 15-5 now.
Nice to see this, though. Nice to see that long run that they can manage to keep it now.
Getting some separation. Front set here. Here is a kill point just in front of Collier. As point for Solon, it's 15-6.
Yeah, Benzing is going to put it down when she gets the chance. You better close your block on her.
Edco leads the match in Edgewood tonight over Easton Valley, 26-24. They take game number 3. They lead the match 2-1 over the Riverhawks of Easton Valley. A new Tri-Rivers Conference opponent for Edco back in the TRC after 4 years out and in the Upper Iowa Conference. This ball falls on West Delaware's side, and another point for Solon. They lead 15-7. Back serving is Lauren Rader. Vasky gets her hands on it first. Martin now Collier smacks it over. It's bumped back over by the libero Moore, and here's a hard swap by Dimmer, but nice job by Solon finding the answer. This one's hit too hard and out of bounds, and the Hawks get their 16th point there at 16-7.
They're keeping Angie Payton pretty busy over here on this line, Judge, aren't they?
Yes, indeed. On the near side, left corner, in front of the Hawks bench, this set number 3. Vasky jump serve, angles it over. Set awkwardly, and now bumped over by Moore. That's going to be well out of bounds. This time the Dundee area, 17-7, 10-point lead. And this is Vasky again serving right to left.
I'm looking to their coach thinking she's going to call one, but she's not going to.
Maybe another point. As Lindauer gets it over, that one will be out of bounds. Diving effort by Moore. Goes out of bounds, 18-7. No timeout, a substitution here for Solon as Abby Smith. So letting their young ladies play through it here.
Yeah. You know, and I think that's what she's doing. She's looking at them going, you got to figure this out. Because there's some times that they have to just figure it out.
Yeah. Hawks are 24-22 set-wise after the first 2 wins. 17-20 is Solon. As this ball's hit out of bounds off of the Hawks. It'll be the Solon point and the ball. 18-8 now, the 10-point advantage.
And that was Lauren Schrock with a hard hit. She's sending a little message, we're not done yet.
And here is Schrock back to serve. She lines this one over. It goes off the hands of Vasky, awkwardly out of bounds, right side from the student section. It's 18-9. Hawks lead by 9. They lead the match 2-0, 25-20 and 25-23. They try to get off the 500 mark and improve the record to 11-10. Getting ready for their home invitational on Tuesday. This one on a Saturday, I should say, as this one is just limps over the net by Collier. 19-9, 10-point lead. 6 points away are the Hawks.
And I think that saved her was she hit their block, and it hit the antenna.
Right side,
ooh,
line drive over. Lindauer brought the fastball there off the arms. Tough angle there to handle for Kate Benzing, and it goes down of bounds.
I know what a fastball is, John, just saying.
And that, what sport is that?
Baseball.
Thank you. Good job.
You're welcome.
Great job. Must be all those sports you're watching with Jeff. 20-9, the lead. This one short arm into the net, and it's 21-9. Taylor Moore couldn't hit that one up and over the net that time. Hawks lead 21-9. Back right side is Lindauer. This one's angled over. Line driver again. Front set in the middle. This one's pounded off the top of the net. Vasky now Collier, watch out. She runs into Coach Voss and a Coach Putz. I think she gave Coach Voss a Charlie horse.
Catcher.
Voss a Charlie horse or scuffed up her new shoes, one or the other.
I'll ask her.
She was wincing for one reason or another.
That was a heck of a dig by Vasky, though, man.
21-10. This one's bumped up towards the net. Collier smacks it over the net. Bumped up in the air by Rader. And now Keith off the left hand of Taya Dimmer. It falls down on the Hawks side of the court. Back to a 10-point lead, 21-11.
And Taya was there. If she just keeps working on penetrating that net, she's going to put those down soon.
Back middle, Taylor Moore. Bumped up front, bumped around. Now hit over by Collier. It's blocked back and out of bounds. Off the block of Katie I. 22-11 now. 3 points away of the Hawks.
This is when you like having that Lauren Collier in the front row. End of the game, we got to get some good points and use her.
Right back corner, Collier smacks it over. Over the one-hand tapper
Nice
over.
cover.
Right there for the cover was Allison Collier. Here is Lauren Collier. Vasky. That's going to be 4, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that's 5 now.
Yeah.
As they let them play
Somebody
on.
forgot to transition.
And a point to Solon, 22-12.
And Lauren knows it, too. She's kind of looking around going, my bad.
Back right corner. Serving this one over. Vansky back row. Pops it up front. Meyer now. Collier sending it over. Up in the air. Bumped around left side. Angled down. Vansky diving effort from her knees. Hitting it, but it goes behind her out of bounds. It's 22-14, the 8-point Hawk lead.
And the thing is, when Solon gets in system, they can put it down. So we've got to put some blocks up against them.
Back right side. Here is the serve over. Front set. Lauren Collier. Moore. Bumped around. Keith will bump it over. Moore was right there, so it didn't get over that too hard. This one angled over and out of bounds. Taya Dimmer. The point that time.
I got to practice spelling her name. I got to talk to her about that. I've spelled it different every single time I've written her down.
I always spell it phonetically.
Yeah. Maybe I should.
As this one sent over. By now I got it down. Taya, not Tia.
Yeah.
As this one to Voss in the back row. She can't handle it. It's 10 out of bounds. 23-15, 8-point lead. Solon's hanging around.
First time we heard it from that Katie Yee this game. I don't think we've heard from her not much at all the last game and a half.
As 23-15, there's a slam down by Dimmer. She gives her team the 24th point of Game 3. Game and match point away here for the Hawks.
You know, and Allison Collier's really getting good at putting it right in her hand.
Collier to the back row, Lauren, that is. Front set, hammer down, out of bounds. There it is. Hawks win. The largest margin of the night. The win in set 3, 25-15. As it takes the shortest amount of time, 18 minutes. As the Hawks win 3-0 and improve their record to 11-10, 25-22 overall. They send Solon back home with a 6-8 overall record, 17-21 in sets. As Solon now 3-3 on the road, 1-2 in the East, 3-4 overall in the WAMAC. The Hawks are now 1-0 at home, 2-1 on the East side, 4-2 overall in the WAMAC Conference after the 3-0 victory here tonight. We'll take a short post-game break. We'll come back and start it up. Hawks win 3-0. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
This is Phil from Gateway Appliance in Manchester. When you need service, call us. If it's time for a new appliance, we have the selection you're looking for. Gateway Appliance Sales and Service, 111 West Main Street in Manchester. Or find us online at gateway.biz. That's G, the number 8, WAY.biz, and on Facebook.
Anderson is the leader in doors and windows. They set the bar high with high-performing, dependable, energy-efficient products for your renovation and building projects. Contact your local vendor, Delhi Lumber, at 922-2404 for all of your window needs. Delhi Lumber, your authorized Anderson Windows dealer, big-town quality with small-town service.
This is Dr. Tim Collier from Dental Associates of Manchester. We take pride in the environment we provide our patients with a caring attitude and unsurpassed comfort. For the kind, compassionate, and competent dental care you deserve, call us at 927-GRIN. Dental Associates of Manchester, creating healthy smiles for life.
Jay's Auto Supercenter in Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. That's Jay's Auto. Customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Jay's Auto!
Hi, this is Jamie Vaskey at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
Great food await you at Lightning Lanes Family Center and Captain and Tennille's Sports Bar. Come out for a fun night of bowling or watch the big game on their 10-foot HD big screen. And of course, great food and your favorite beverages. Lightning Lanes Family Center and Captain and Tennille's Sports Bar on East Main in Manchester.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Back in to Cedar Gymnasium here in Manchester tonight with the West Delaware Hawks 3 and Solon 0. 25-20 in 20 minutes, 25-23 in 22 minutes, 25-15 in 18 minutes as the Hawks get the victory. 75-58 total points in 1 hour, exactly 60 minutes of gameplay here tonight, and they win their 6th in a row against Solon, dating back to 2013. As the Hawks, with the win here tonight, for the record to 11-10. So a lot of positives tonight. Playing better. Talked to Coach Mather in the pregame off the air about of staying patient, of course, with this group, and they're getting better. It's just been a slow process here and there, but we saw some good things tonight.
Yeah, and I just think that in even just these 3 games, you saw the improvement to this last game. You're looking at a game that had 11 kills from West Delaware. That's patience. That's good passing. That's good patience. That's staying in system. You didn't see a match of service aces at all from either team. They're both just very good serving teams. But the biggest thing was the passing, especially in that last game. The defense by West Delaware was amazing with the digs that we had, and the blocks that they had, and then the block touches that we could get. Everything was, the main thing was to get us back in system. So pretty proud of the kids.
We talk about the patience of staying patient with this group, of how good they're going to be when things fall together later on the year. You get Macy back and everybody settles into roles. It's because we've been spoiled. It's because of this program, of where it's been. It's so good of how high these expectations they are. Some in that way, not fair to some of these girls because of the pressure it puts on them. But you hope they're having fun and they're playing to do as well as they can, and you know they are.
Well, as you saw them just come out of the locker room, you know they're having fun.
Yes, they're all giggling and smiling right now.
These kids thrive on pressure, though. That's why they're in volleyball, because they love the pressure. You know, and every other sport has a lot of pressure in it. I'm not saying that it doesn't. But when it comes to going into a sport like this and having the adversity that they've just worked through, they thrive on that pressure, and you can see that their improvement has made them a better team already.
As the Hawks get the 3-0 win here tonight, as they'll have their tournament coming up on Saturday. We'll have the normal competition. We'll talk to Coach Mather about that. And then on Tuesday night, should be a heck of a matchup with a very much improved. They've had some good teams the last couple of years, but maybe even better, the best team that Coach Sherman has put on the floor yet, Western Dubuque.
Yep, she's an awesome coach.
Yes,
she is amazing.
As the Bobcats Tuesday night here in Seedorf Gymnasium, and also for your viewing pleasure, 9.2 will be here, KCRG 9.2. So as always, when they televise any events that we're doing, go ahead and turn that TV on and turn the sound down. No offense to their announcers. Turn us up.
We're a lot more fun.
There won't be much of a delay, maybe a little bit, but not much as Iowa Hawkeye football as some of you put up with. But that's the plan on Tuesday night.
You think it's their sound man?
We'll be here. I don't know what you're talking about. We'll be here around 7:30 for the start time of that one. We got started a little later tonight at 7:56, but we'll Be on there around 7:30 on Tuesday night for that one as the Hawks take on the Bobcats of Western Dubuque. One more quick break, and we'll come back and wrap it up with the head coach of the Hawks, Brett Mather, right after this from KMCH Sport. That's cute.
Biofield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Biofield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
John Swisher back with you from Cedar Gymnasium. Thanks to Joan Salo for all her great efforts as always here tonight. Opening night of the home season, and the Hawks get the 3-0 victory. 75-58 total score, 1 hour of play here tonight. Joined down by the fine head coach of the Hawks, Brett Mather, as his team gets a 3-0 win, improves their record to 11-10 and 25-22 set-wise on the season as they take down the Solon Spartans. Well, let's talk about the positives of this match here tonight. How'd you think the girls came out and played here?
Well, I think finally being at C North Gymnasium was big for us here. It's a pretty nice crowd here tonight. And I think we had a lot of energy going into the match there. But more than that, I thought we came out and I thought we executed pretty darn well. I thought our serve receive was very good. Down the stretch, all the game got sloppy down the stretch there. That last 10 or so points was extremely sloppy. But I thought our serve receive did a fantastic job today. And, that starts with Kyra Baskin in that libero jersey. She really has embraced that role. And it's huge for us. It really is. Then you got others back there that are stepping up their serve receive game as well. But I definitely want to point out her doing a great job for us back there. And then I thought we served. We've struggled with serving. We have girls that have great serves that they can only get in 50% of the time. And we're not interested in that. And that's what we talked about. It says we're not interested in that 50% serve. Give me a 90%, take a little bit off, and we'll still get them out of system, which we did, but we're not going to just give 3 points. So I thought those two areas were huge for us. The third area was defensively. I think our back line defensively did a great job. Front line, we had some blocks. We had some good touches. We're still going to improve on where we set blocks up and everything, but I thought our tempo, Claire Demmer had more swings tonight than she's had in several previous matches, and with her shoulder being kind of banged up a little bit, we've got to kind of watch out. She hasn't been practicing much at all for us, but if I can have her play and not practice, then I guess I got to live with what I got.
Yes, indeed, and improving those little things, getting better each and every time on the court. And it talked about Claire. It looked like she was seeing the ball better tonight and getting some of those kills that we were accustomed to seeing last year.
Well, part of that is her with that, but a big part of that is the connection with setter to hitter. It's like that quarterback throwing the ball to the receiver there. They got that connection, and it's huge for that quick play. And our setters struggle a little bit getting the ball to where she wants it, but they did a better job tonight. And we just got to keep pushing forward.
Yes, indeed. So now Saturday you get to stay at home here and have your annual invitation. Pretty much a similar tourney format schedule, bringing the teams in.
Yep, same teams there. We did get another team in Bellevue, Marquette. They're coming on up, so it's a lot of local teams there. So hopefully, the local fans come here. It's not too far for most teams to travel. So, there's going to be some real nice teams there as always. Independence is very good this year, and Starmont's very good this year. Those are the two that stand out. But Edco's they got a strong tradition of volleyball there as well, and they're very proud of their volleyball, and so I put them right up there amongst the top teams as well. So, it is a fun one because it is local. I know the parents enjoy not having to travel so much, but it'll be good for us to. It's good for us to get this win. I think it gives us some confidence moving forward because. West Delaware I don't know when we started out like this in a long time, probably. But, there's a lot of season left, and you can't bail out on a season. And these girls tonight showed to me that they're willing to put in that fight and go out and put on the line. And if they do that day in, day out, then I think we're going to get some good results.
Yes, indeed. And then a big matchup coming up on Tuesday back in the WAMAC East Division to play. Western Dubuque comes to town. The Bobcats have a quality team once again this year with Coach Sherman and company. It'll be a nice atmosphere on Tuesday night here.
Yeah, we hopefully we get even a bigger crowd for that match because West Dubuque is always a good rivalry game there, and I think 9.2 might even be here for that game.
Yes.
So with that kind of exposure, that's great for us. KMCH is always a great exposure for us, and we certainly appreciate it. We're glad that you got to call a win for us tonight here. That was good for us. So
yes,
we appreciate it.
All right, best of luck Saturday. We'll see you next Tuesday night. Thanks for your time as always.
All right, thanks, Sean.
You betcha. Brett Mather, the head coach of the West Delaware Hawks. As we wrap up here tonight, the Hawks get the victory 3-0 in 1 hour of play as they improve their record to 11-10. They send Solon to 6-8. Coming up here the rest of the week on KMCH Sports Wise. Tomorrow night will be Hawk Talk with Gary Dolphin and head coach of the Iowa Hawkeyes, Kirk Ferentz, 6:30 until 8 o'clock at Carlos O'Kelly's down in Iowa City. As on Friday night, we'll have week 4 of the high school football season. The West Delaware Hawks on the road for the first time in district play. They'll take on the Storm Pointers of Center Point, Urbana, around 6:45. The pregame show. I'll be joined by head coach of the Hawks, Doug Winkowicz, Jamie Vasky, Aaron Plain, and Bill Logan. We'll have all the action for you on Friday night. Our area online and playback game of the week Friday night will come to you from Delhi as the Wildcats of Maquoketa Valley will take on the Bears of West Branch. We'll have that one for you around 7:30. From Maquoketa Valley High School football field live on KMCH.com. Played back, of course, after the West Delaware contest. And then Kevin Shookman has the Area Fall Sports Coaches Corner on Saturday morning at 9 a.m. All our area coverage coaches. Bill Logan will hook up with the head coach of the Hawks, Doug Winkowicz, as he does each and every week. That's what's coming up. Our next volleyball broadcast will be on Tuesday night as the Hawks will take on the Bobcats of Western Dubuque Tuesday night around 7:30 right here from KMCH Sports. That's going to do it tonight. As have yourselves a good and safe rest of your Tuesday night. John Swisher saying so long from Manchester, Iowa.
The KCRG TV9 first alert forecast. Mostly clear tonight. Will dip down near 52. Mostly sunny tomorrow, high of 81. Mostly clear tomorrow night, 54. Light east winds tonight, a light northeast wind tomorrow. Mostly sunny Thursday, a high of 84. Most